Hey everyone, I just wanted to come on and say hi really quickly and say thank you for your patience and understanding. You may have noticed that the last bi-weekly readings did not come out. For any of you who just don't follow me on social media yet, just so you know, my dad was in the Lahaina fires and we could not find him for days, and it was a whole ordeal. We were able to find him. He is safe. He's 83 and nearly blind, so this is a very big deal. So we're really happy that he's alive, even though he lost everything in the fires. So it's just been hectic and I'm trying to catch up. So these readings are me catching up, but I just wanted to say thank you for understanding that I wasn't able to get those out for the last bi-weeklies. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hey Libra, so this is a bi-weekly reading. We are getting back on track, and this is for Libra sun or rising signs. We are taking a look at the period of time from this blue moon that is happening on August 30th to the new moon that is going to be on September 14th, a day before Mercury comes direct, but it will be in Virgo in tropical astrology. So that is what we are taking a look at, is that period of time. These are meant to be short and sweet readings to just give you a little extra guidance so that you can navigate this period of time and actually work with the energy in a way where you're not swimming upstream and you're actually utilizing it in a way that would ripple effect and really benefit you, because why not, right? So we're going to take a look at what area of your life is having your attention be drawn to it. Now, this period of time from full to new moons, if you're kind of new here, I won't go too deeply into it, but I will say this is a time where the energy has like waxed and waxed and waxed, climaxed, and then has been like pregnant with life in bursts. And so the after the full moon energy to the new moon energy is this kind of like runny egg yolk that runs out, right? It's like a release. So it's a place where you can look and examine what in this particular area of life that we're going to talk about, like what is outdated, what feels like it needs to be cleared out, spring cleaning style, right? So we're looking at the seventh house. We're looking at relationships. Yes, definitely romantic relationships. Of course, when we're looking at the seventh house, we're looking at this, but it can also be business partnerships, you know, in that way, right? Like where there's like a legal contract, the way that there is with like a marriage, those kinds of like that level of connection, right? So whichever way that this applies and that it makes sense for you. Now, I mean, I think that this makes a lot of sense for a lot of different reasons. We are going through we're coming to the culmination, the end of the Venus retrograde, where that's going to be coming direct very shortly after the beginning of the month. And this reading is taking us up to like the day before Mercury comes direct. So with all of that retrograde energy for that period of time, it makes sense not only in the releasing of things, but it's like to sit back and review what isn't really working for me in this area. Now, the lens that we could look at this through is with the Page of Swords. It's interesting, pages have actually been coming up in the readings for everyone, and the pages are all very inquisitive and curious and very almost like innocent about life. Just like really exploratory in their energy. And sorry, it's late for me. So yes, this is like the kind of energy, and it's expressed through one of the different elements. Now, this is the swords, so it's the element of air. And what we have is this really inquisitive, thoughtful kind of process that wants to like go through a period of like research, right? So perhaps you're in a relationship that's serious, or perhaps you're in a situation where you're considering what you want for you, like for yourself in terms of like serious relationships or business partnerships, right? So whatever that is, and in that space, it seems like if you could look at it through the lens of like, okay, what can I be curious about here in terms of like what I think I would like to have that be, and what would be me staying true to myself, and what kind of research can I do to be either a better partner or to improve the partnership that I have. And through that lens, you might see the contrast of like what isn't really working in this realm. If you're even single, it's okay. Like what isn't working in regards to like, you know, sometimes it's like we don't know until we know, right? But If you're single and you're just like, I don't know why I can't find anyone, well, like, let's examine where are you going? Who are you spending time with? Let's zoom out. Like that's the other thing about the Page of Swords. It's like, let's zoom out and actually see what, what the big picture is, and get an overall view so that we can see like, oh, okay, I'm not actually spending enough time. Like literally it can be something as simple as like, I'm not spending enough time going out and trying to find my partner, right? And I'm not spending time in spaces that are like of a amount of interest to me that is really significant, or I'm not giving people chances, like whatever it is. Like there is this investigative kind of zooming out quality when it comes to your relationships that are serious romantically or in business, right? And whether you have them or don't have them, obviously you can see like how you can look through this lens. So, this is a collective reading. Let's keep that in mind. If you want this to be something that is more specific to your situation, I'm always going to recommend a one-to-one reading, because that's how you're going to know exactly. I watch a couple of people for their collective readings, and I just know sometimes it's my message and sometimes it's not. I can feel the resonance, and when they're talking about something, I'm like, oh my God, that's it. That's what I'm dealing with. And other times I'm like, oh, that's not my message, right? So if you want something serious, then I would recommend a one-to-one. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. And if it was, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Not only does it help me with the algorithm gods, but it ensures that you will not miss any of these videos going forward. So also, I will have my dad's GoFundMe down in the description. If you feel called to, or people in your community that are wanting to help someone from the Lahaina fires. He is 83 years old, nearly blind, and starting from scratch. So I feel strange about promoting this. And also, I really want to help a really good father. Like, he's an amazing father, and I feel privileged to say that. So anyway, thank you for your time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.